and other gains. But by the grace of God and the diligence of our partisans, the Liberty Party survived what internal and external saboteurs intended to be a devastating and neutralizing blow to our party. Special thanks to members of the National Executive Committee who resisted unconstitutional decisions and activities, members of the National Advisory Council who carried out the duties attempting to resolve various issues using internal party mechanisms, county chairs, youth groups, and party auxiliaries who withstood bribery and payoffs for unscrupulous individuals despite their financial difficulties, to Liberty Party USA, a pillar of strength within our institution for refusing the false narratives from smooth talkers and defending the party's constitution to our lawyers and legal team for diligence in guiding our actions and representing the facts at the highest courts in our nation, and to our partisans at home and abroad who gave their moral and financial support for us to bring the truth to light and expose those who were bent on compromising our party for money, personal gains, and satisfaction of their ego. In this, we are confident that God will always triumph, good will always triumph over bad, light over darkness, and integrity over selfish personal gains. It is this confidence that gives us courage for 2023, courage to reconcile, courage to reform, courage to rebuild, and courage to recover. These are the 4 arrows that were birthed by our founding father, Councilor Charles Walker Bromsky. May his soul rest in peace, and may his legacy continue to guide us through treacherous times. Fellow Liberians, during the past several weeks, my attention has been drawn to support from the public expressed through different opinion polls, showing that we have earned the trust and confidence of the Liberian population. I am humbled by your recognition of my works, both for our people and the nation at large. I assure you that by the special grace of God, my presence will continue to be felt as we travel the long road to nation building. Through the eyes of faith, I am confident that 2023 marks the beginning of the rescue mission of our country. To this end, I implore each Liberian at home and abroad to take upon yourself the responsibility of educating each other in the homes, churches, mosques, communities, organizations, and etc. about the importance of making the right decision for a better Liberia. I speak of that Liberia that will make the well-being of the people #1 priority, with a focus on better health care, education, job creation, youth rehabilitation and reintegration, and job creation to build a middle class. Lastly, I am aware of the many discussions surrounding me as the potential vice presidential candidate. I have chosen to remain silent on the topic because I remain focused on my work as a senator of Grand Bassa County and on solving issues with our beloved Liberty Party. I'm confident in what I have done in the Senate, what I have done in Grand Bassa, and how I have represented women well in and out of our country. Regardless of what the future holds for me and our party, I am blessed to serve my county, my party, and my country. I'm confident that the Liberty Party will be the biggest influencer in electing the next president of the Republic of Liberia. Yes, we are confident because over the last decade and a half, our party has positioned itself as an institution that was established to contribute significantly to the democratization of our country and institutionalize the rule of law. Being so, we have continued to maintain a visible party structure playing the role of lawyer and constructive opposition, even in the face of questionable electoral outcomes. This is why our respect will always stand tall for the founding father of the party, Councillor Charles Walker Bromskin, and the patriotic men and women who stood with him. He taught us the value of working and waiting. Now our partisans dispersed throughout the length and breadth of this country are proud that in the face of attempts to dismantle our institution and throw into oblivion the gains we've made as a formidable institution, we have always found a rallying point to resist such attempts. The experiences of the 2005, 2011, and 2017 elections have strengthened us even more, and we are ready. May the joy of the new year bring all of God's blessings both to you and your respective families. May the Almighty God give you good health and wellness. May He bless the citizens of our great nation, and may He bless the Republic of Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you very much, political leader. What a unifying statement. We will not be taking no questions. The statement is self-explanatory, so on that note, please. Questions? Okay, so we bring this special dispensation to our colleagues from the media.
We'll take a few questions now.
We appreciate you to please tie your questions to the issues that were raised in the press statement. Thank you. Henry Camo from Front Page Africa.
Senator, good morning and Happy New Year.
Good morning, Happy New Year.
I'm concerned about the part of the speech where you said we remain silent, especially when you were referencing the issue about being selected or suggestions that's been made that you could be selected as running mate. Would you, if for any reason it is something that's going to happen, would you accept to go as running mate?
Well, I remain silent because selecting the vice running mate is the prerogative of the standard bearer. So, as I always say, we are ready to serve our country. If I'm selected as a running mate, I will accept.
Yeah. Aaron Kuban.
Yeah. Senator, my name is Aaron Kuban. I work for Spoon TV. You mentioned that the Liberia Party will be one of the political parties to decide the next president in this country. And we are aware that the Liberia Party is collaborating with the United Party. Despite that, there is some level of fragment within the Liberia Party. Do you intend to go to the election fragmented and deciding the president? How do you intend to make this decision as it relates to the Liberia Party being the party that will decide the next president? Why you are fragmented?
Liberty Party is one political institution. You are journalists, and if you've been following, we have an issue with our constitution that is being resolved at the Supreme Court and at the Elections Commissions. With that, Liberty Party remains Liberty Party. And as we resolve these matters, we look forward to reconciliation if there's a need to do that. Because there are other partisans who are on the other side, as you see, but you see us going in one accord as a party and trying to make sure our constitution is corrected. I think that is the main issue.
Okay. You?
Okay. Well, good afternoon, Honorable Senator, and a pleasant compliment of the season. My name is Desmond Moyong, and I report for Inja TV, Liberia. My attention has been drawn to the fact the portion of the speech that has to do with your candidacy as the vice running mate. Now, what is your reaction to what has been perceived by many Liberians that indeed you are one of those factors for the destabilization of the CPP with your quest of running as a running mate to Joseph Nyonblee? Many have perceived that indeed you are one of those who have today, based upon your political quest of becoming vice running mate to Joseph Boakai, today the CPP is no longer in expected stage as it has been expected. Do you care to somehow react to some of these speculations and perceptions coming up from the public?
Well, I would like to know what role we played to destabilize the CPP, but I think what we did as a party and as one of the leaders of the CPP was to fight hard and to ensure that CPP remains CPP. When we were chairperson of CPP, when I was chairperson of CPP, the CPP framework document had some issues and problems that we investigated. We reported, our reports were consistent, and at the end of the day, it was shown to the people of Liberia that we did the right thing as CPP. All political institutions have the right, the constitutional rights to decide if they wanted to remain in CPP or not, and most of them did so.
So my name is Lisa Daise, and I work for Women TV Liberia. I just want to know whether the Liberty Party is still a part of the coalition.
Which coalition?
CPP.
The Liberty Party is no longer a part of the coalition. There's a case with the National Elections Commission, and in that case has been submitted for its ongoing to the Election Commission. When it's concluded, the decision will be made. But Liberty Party officially is not a part of CP. We withdrew long before even the Unity Party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the last question.
My name is Harris Bwele, and I report for Voice of Liberia. I have a concern. To a point that you mentioned that the Liberty Party will be the biggest influencer to electing Liberia's next president. I'm concerned, why if it doesn't play your way, because we understand that you support Ambassador Boakai for the presidency, given the worst case scenario that the ruling establishment retain her seat. So it doesn't mean in a way that you as well support it, because your statement means that the next president for Liberia will be decided by the Liberty Party. So given that the ruling establishment wins, I mean, to what extent can Liberian hold you by your statement?
Liberty Party is the second largest opposition party in the country. And the second largest opposition party is not presenting a standard bearer in the 2023 elections. That makes her the influencer in the election. So whoever we support or collaborate with, we have the base, we have the political capital to ensure that person wins.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. No more questions. We'd like to say thank you for honoring our invitation. I would just appreciate when the media excuse us, the partisans, the executive committee members that some one-on-one conversation with political leaders beyond closed doors.
I'd like to say thanks to all of you for viewing. The official press release were done. The sessions came from Mr. Price. Thanks to all the political leaders. See you. Thank you for watching.